I just got done spraying the mealworms, and I want to show you a few of the trays. It's been about 15 minutes or so since I did the spraying, so let's take a look. These trays here have larger mealworms, so as we get close to them, you can see they are very active, going after that moisture content and moving around where that moisture is, because look on the outside edges where it's not, they've migrated towards the moisture, so they're gonna eat that up very quickly. Very similar behavior here. Again, you can see them in the middle. So I sprayed in this way, right? And so you can see the moisture on the other side of the tray, and you can see the mealworms there collecting towards that moisture. So they're gonna eat that up before it becomes problematic. Now if we go look at some other trays, so those trays got the shower setting on the sprayer. If we go look at the younger trays I switched to misting. And so these trays here, closer to the south wall, are younger trays. It's a little darker back here, but the flash will help us out. And you can see not a lot of movement, but they're in there. Now what I'm noticing is that was wheat bran on the top of that tray. Let's see, I think it was back here. We had used just wheat mids. And what had happened is there was a slight crust. You can see some of that there, like little clumping. That should go away. Ooh, there's some baby mealworms. Hey guys. That clumping isn't going to be an issue. So the mealworms are still going to be able to eat that bran, or those mids in that case, and that's not going to cause them an issue. I did not spray the youngest trays, so these got swapped this week. I'm going to wait until next week to go ahead and start spraying them. That way the eggs have a chance to all hatch out. And all that moisture, so today's Friday, I'm not going to do this again until Monday. So all that moisture in those trays is going to either get eaten up or evaporate by then. That way we're not overstimulating these trays with too much moisture. But I did the entire larva collection, so starting with those trays all the way down to the ones way down there and around that. Did all those in less than 10 minutes. Hooked up the pump, pulled the hose out, got spraying, went very quickly because on that shower setting, you don't want to stay on a tray. You're going to drown it. So you've got to move quickly. And then once we got to over here with the younger trays and the misting, it went a little slower, but it was still pretty quick. So we got all of that done in 10 minutes, got the mealworms hydrated, and they're good to go for the weekend. I'm still going to use the water gel crystals for the beetle trays. I don't want to spray them directly because there are eggs in there, don't want to mess with that. And so I'm going to have to figure out a different solution to get completely off of water gel crystals. But for now, the beetles are going to get those within their trays. If you have any questions, let me know.